when you hit that spot. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. It's your girl Allytwix and thanks for being here. If you are new here, let me just say welcome to my channel. We do hair videos here mostly, makeup as well. A little bit of styling is coming in the works, but Happy New Year to you all. I hope everyone is doing well, everyone is safe and keeping well, being healthy, and sticking to what they need to do for this new year and spreading love, right? So if you don't guess by now and by the title of the video, you can see that it's going to be a wash day video. Like today is going to be a daily routine and what to do for low porosity hair, 4C hair, natural hair. Welcome to the channel. This is what we're about and it's gonna be happening today. So keep watching if you're interested. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And yep, let's get into the video. Right guys, so wash day is here and this is going to be a hydrating method because again, I mentioned my hair is low porosity, which means that it does not keep much moisture as it should. So I have to force moisture into my hair and allow the products to soak up basically into my follicles and do what it's supposed to do. So we're gonna get a juicy curl hydration wash and go type style for today's video. If you didn't know, I'm newly transitioned to natural hair and I've been trying different products and seeing what works for me. So this time around I'm gonna use Shea Moisture. If you haven't seen how I got here, it's my transition video, or my big chop video rather, is on my channel. I'll put a link in the bio here at the thing that you can click on. It's going to be in the description as well, and you could also check out the channel. Feel free to catch up on the videos until I drop a next one. So as for today, I have some notes here on my phone. As for today, we're going to do the wash and go. However, I should note as well that since my big chop video, it has been 6 months, 6 whole months post-cut. So this is the halfway mark to the 1-year anniversary of me being natural, right? And I'm gonna give you guys a separate video on that, like what it is to do the big chop, the whole transition period, the waiting time, like the patience level that you need to have is wild, but I believe that it's worth it so far. It's worth it and I'm loving it. So as for today, we're gonna get into the Shea Moisture in a little bit, but I do have my hair in some cane rows because I did have a wig on in the last video as you guys saw, so I had to get it braided down and stuff. So it hasn't been washed for a while, so I said why not just come and do a wash video for you guys so you guys can see how I go from looking like this to what I'll be looking like at the end of the video. But stay tuned for the video guys and we're gonna hop into it right away. And by the way, I'm gonna pull out the cornrows and show you the length of my hair now at 6 months. But I've also been using that growth oil that I showed you in the last video about with the Heyy review. You can watch back, pause this, watch that as well and circle back to this video. So yes, my hair has some growth to it. You can see here, the cornrows are coming off the scalp. So there's some length to be seen. So I'm gonna fast forward, get this done, and then let's begin our wash day routine. Just an additional thing to mention, in getting the Shea Moisture stuff, I also picked up a jojoba premium hair oil, which I'll be using in the video as well to hydrate the hair. If you don't get jojoba oil for low porosity, grapeseed oil is also a good one. Usually it's like a lighter type of oil. It's not too heavy and overwhelming on the hair, so it should be well received with the natural hair, jojoba or grapeseed oil. For the low porosity girlies that need like a breakdown or regimen of what to do to your hair, so I have this note here that says for low porosity hair, begin a natural hair regimen. Daily, you should always have water or steam in the shower so it opens up your hair follicles. Also, always sleep with a satin bonnet at night, drink plenty water, and don't forget to oil your hair or your scalp like every other day, depending on how dry your hair is or how much you want to add to it. If your hair feels heavy with the products in it, you don't want to be putting on too much products, because then you have too much buildup and your hair can't breathe properly and it won't grow from having a dirty scalp and so on. And if you're not doing that on a weekly, or if you're doing that, you can follow up on the weekly things, which is the shampoo, deep conditioning. And I did mention in a previous video also that I used the LCO method, which is the liquid or leave-in conditioner. The mostly liquid for natural hair, though, for low porosity hair, because the leave-in would be like a weight on the hair, and it's more better to use the water, and it will be lukewarm water as well. So the heat helps opens up the follicles to receive the products, which is then now the cream that you'll add to it, or whatever you use to curl your hair. If you're going to use a protective style as well, you'll need something to, you know, loosen the hair, keep it going very nicely, or something like a mousse. That would be good too. And the O at the end of LCO is going to be the oil, which I will be using my jojoba oil in the end. Of course, monthly you can use the hot oil treatment, deep conditioning, as I mentioned before. Or if you want to, as I said, if you use a lot of products during the week or daily, you can do the bentonite clay treatment. I have a video to that as well that you guys can catch up on. It will be beneficial. It does like reset your hair. It's like a jump start. Like, oh, my hair is fresh again. It's gonna strip away all those products, and then it'll be ready to receive the new products that you'll have after the clay treatment. And of course, you have the apple cider vinegar rinse. That's a good one to believe it's like 2 tablespoons to 1 cup of apple cider. 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar to 1 cup of water. And you can just use that with the wash day as well. You can just pour it over your hair, put on a shower cap, and just let it sit there for a few minutes, wash it out, and then continue your routine as per usual. You can also do the treatments, the protein treatments with like your olive oil. You can do a hot oil treatment. So many things that you can do. Okay guys, let's get into wash day. As you can see, my hair was dirty. After I pulled out the cornrows, it was really flaky. It just needed a really good wash. So I started like pulling out some of the knots in my hair, and the shower's already going, but you can't see it. But it was set to warm/lukewarm water, and I just like hydrated the hair, played around in it so the hair was absorbed. And as you can see, I started with the Shea Moisture shampoo for hydrating the hair. And guys, let me tell you, that first shampoo did not budge. I even went in for seconds and the shampoo didn't move. It wasn't sudding my hair or lifting the product as I needed. So I had to wash it a total of 3 times before I was satisfied with the cleanse of my hair. Overall, the product was good. It didn't have much of a scent. It came from raw shea butter. That was good. It felt hydrating once I completed this wash hair day, but overall it was good. And I can't give much of a review as yet because it was my first use with it. So probably I'll come back and give you guys more detail to follow. And guys, my hair was itching. Everybody knows that face, that ooh mommy face, when you're like, oh my gosh, that's the spot. Scrub. But yes, I did scrub my hair for a good while, rinsed it out, came back and did the final wash. As I told you guys, it was a total of 3 shampoos I needed to use, and my hair was cleansed. Guys, I must also apologize for this horrible angle that I'm giving you guys. You couldn't see much from inside the shower, but we continued. I have the conditioner here that was really good. I struggled. Look at the struggle. Oh my gosh. And of course, nobody uses the recommended size on the bottle. It's supposed to be dime size of conditioner, but we all go ham on it, literally. But yeah, as you can see, I am raking through the product from root to hair just to ensure every single strand is coated and no strand is left behind. So I'm going in, rubbing it in, just scraping at my hair and getting it all in, just getting everything to absorb. You can see up and down all over the hair is being touched. I also went in and started to detangle my hair with this wide tooth comb. Typically for short hair, there's not much of an ends to root process. However, I just started combing through it because it wasn't much knots inside and I did not have much shedding, so to say, being that my hair was cane road for over a month. So that was good, or decent amount of hair loss. So yes guys, I just continued combing through the hair until I was through. Everything was soft and no tangles to be found. That was the hair loss that came out the hair, which is okay for me. I still have a lot. I grabbed the scalp massager just to cause more blood flow to my hair and stimulate hair growth, also just to scratch out my hair. I then rinsed it out, and as you can see, I'm doing a quick length check. At 6 months, this is good growth. This is good growth, and I can't wait to see what a year has to offer. There was the deep mask treatment that I also used as well. It was almost like a very thick butter, and I just went in and combed it through the entire hair, all over, all sections. Again, no strand gets left behind. Every single one will be coated. And just that's what I did, and left it in for about 10 to 15 minutes in the shower while I had to do my business, and came right back out. Okay guys, so I'm back out of the shower. My hair is washed out from the mask. I left it in for about 5 to 10 minutes, not 5 to 10, 15, about 10 to 15 minutes. And I just rinsed it out. The hair is feeling good. It's a long while. I needed that wash, okay? But yes, this is the second half of the video. If you're still here, thanks for tuning in and keeping with me. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And yeah, let's keep growing and glowing for 2024. So continuing this wash and go. By the way, don't be like me. Do not come out the shower, especially for low porosity, when your hair is washed. It's best to stay in the steam and, you know, let your hair soak up in the moisture and so on. But I didn't do that. I came out the shower, I was moving around, put on my clothes and all of that. But yes, you can always rehydrate it with some water, and then I'll put in a little bit of this honey. I'm still using this honey hydrate from Camille Rose, and we'll get into how I style my wash and go with extreme gel. It works, trust me, it works. And they don't give flaking as much. Like, if anything, the hair gets a little bit dry, and then by like day 4 or so, you'd need to rehydrate it or so on, you know, give it a little bit of love that it needs in the morning. And of course, I'll top it off with the jojoba oil that I showed you guys earlier. So let's get this video going. I'm gonna rehydrate my hair, and you'll need a wide tooth comb just for sectioning the hair. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you're liking it so far, and let's get into how I style my hair. Let's go. Okay, back to regular programming now. If you guys enjoyed that ASMR, you can comment below and let me know. I started with the back of my hair. I'm apologizing again for the terrible angle, but I will come back in the video and show you guys how to do it at the front section of my hair where you can see it properly. Alright guys, the labor of love definitely continues. I started curling the back of my hair, and for the lack of angles with this camera and so on, I am going to show you guys the front section here, how I get it coiled from having the leave-in conditioner in my hair and then now using the extreme gel, and what I do to achieve curls like this. Let me find a good one. That's a thick one. This could be separated. But yes, guys, I forgot how long this takes for natural hair. Okay, here's a good one. Yep, the shrinkage is real. But once everything dries, it should be looking nice and curly and fluffy as well. I can elongate them after. Yep. And I'll show you guys the back shortly. But let me get into the front section here. I'm just gonna take off a part like that and try to section it off. Some of this is even by freehand, so even if you don't use the comb, you could always just hold your hair back, grab some gel with the other hand. I'll take this much for the front and then just rake it in like in a combing motion. Like so. From root to ends, you want to saturate the hair with the gel. And what I like to do is just pinch it a little, twine and release. And that should give you the curls. Especially with the extreme gel, you don't need much. So I'm gonna pull the gel through the hair and then just start to separate it little by little. So it just freeform whatever the hands grab, however the section is, big or small. And it's easy to do it because the gel just glides through the hair and then your fingers separates it very nicely. So by the end, you'd have some nice juicy curls. And you can part it horizontally like that to get more volume in it. And there you have it, curls right here. And of course, I'm gonna part above it and continue the same method until my entire head is curled up. So yeah, grab some gel with the other hand, just rake through the hair. It's really a labor of love because your arms are gonna feel it at the end of this. And you can always add more water to your hair if needed. It looks like mine needs water, but I think I'm just gonna go ahead with the gel because it's gonna take a longer time to dry. So let me just apply some more. And any remainder, I just kind of like wipe it in my hair because it's gonna be used up anyway. So I'm grabbing this section, saturating the hair with the gel, and at the same time it pulls off the excess if you need, and you can always like grab it back and put in the hair. A little ASMR appreciation. Yeah, but anyway, separating the hair, and the gel already makes it curly, so it's way easier. I'm just kind of assisting it and separating it to the liking that I want. This can go in too. And it's of course best to work in smaller sections because that's gonna help you at the end of the day to have a more fuller hair, and it's gonna look more curly. If you are watching and you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. Share it with somebody that recently did a big chop or is looking about how to get their wash day sorted. You can watch this video, share it with them, and then do so for the others. But yeah, see, we go from no curls up here with 4C hair to nice juicy curls down here. Yep.
Yeah, I know it's been a little while, but I gotta let them know. Yeah, gotta let them know. If you ever been down, opportunity to grow.
Okay guys, I'm back. This is the final look of getting all the gel in my hair. It definitely took some time, boy. Oh, teeny weeny afros, short hair is no joke, especially natural hair. Like, I might change this part because the hair is so long now that it's toppling over, or I might just put a hairpin there, but I'll correct these baddies in a little bit. They just need to cooperate. Anyway, I am going to add some oil to my hair, and then that should complete it. If you made it this far in the video, don't forget to drop a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Oh, let me show you guys the back of my hair.
I know you having trouble understanding it. If you trust in God, he got his hands in it. I promise to protect you like a slam.
Yep, and that ends today's video. On to the next. See you guys in the other video. Bye.